Hello, everybody. Welcome to Canadian Yorker. So, this will be my very first review of the NBA playoffs. And we're going to be talking about my favorite home team, basketball team, the Toronto Raptors. So, just to kind of give you guys a brief recap, right now, the Toronto Raptors are not doing the best, not in the best situation right now because we're facing a 3-1 deficit. Basically, we lost the last three games to the Philadelphia 76ers, and but we managed to win the fourth one. So we're in a 3-1 deficit. I just wanted to give a recap of this past game. And basically, if we lose this last game, then we are out of the playoffs. And the 76ers move on to facing their next opponent. So just to kind of give you guys a brief recap, Pascal Siakam, my man Pascal Siakam, scored 34 points. Just kind of give you guys a brief recap. James Harden scored 22 points in this game. 5 of 17 shooting, 5 of 17 field goals, 10 of 11 free throws. Pascal Siakam scored 34 points, 10 of 19 field goals, 13 out of 15 free throws. That was the game leaders. Looking at the box score here. Talking about let's talk about the Raptors. The OG Anobi, he scored 11 points in this game. Fred VanVleet scored 5 points. Unfortunately, he had an injury and he had to be taken out of the game. So it sucks that he was not able to be in the game. Gary Trent Jr., he stepped up in this game, scored 24 points, 8 of 20 field goals, 3 of 10 on 3 from the 3-point line, 5 for 5 on three throws. Fred VanVleet did not score any free throws because he got injured, and he made 1 3-pointer in this game. Going over to the 76ers bench, we got James Harden, of course, scored 22 points, I mentioned earlier. Joel Embiid, he scored 21 points. So he did just as good as James Harden. He was 7 of 16 field goals, no three-pointers, 7 of 9 free throws in this game. So it's good that we were able to win this game because we need to win. We have to be in desperate shape to win in the playoffs. And every time I've been watching, every time I see the 76ers and the Raptors go off, it's like a historic rivalry. And I've seen every time, sometimes the 76ers kind of the ones that come out on top. In this case, they're coming out on top. I remember when they first faced off in the playoffs in 2000. The 76ers had Iverson, the Raptors had Vince Carter, and that was a close game series. But the 76ers came out on top and they went to the NBA Finals with Allen Iverson and that historic run that he did. The second time I know was I saw it in 2019 with the Raptors' historic run to go straight to the NBA Finals and win that NBA championship. And they beat the 76ers in the conference finals. That's pretty historic. And now we are avoiding a sweep in this series. Hopefully, we'll be able to turn it around and make things happen, and turn it around, and somehow force a Game 7 because it's a first round. But anything's possible in the playoffs. But really, no team has really come down from a 3-1 deficit, other than the Cavs and Warriors series. That was in the NBA Finals. That was crazy. But actually, there was another time when the another team came from a 3-1 deficit, and that was when the Denver Nuggets and the Utah Jazz faced off in I think it was 1994 or 94 or 94 or 95, something like that. When the Denver Nuggets came back from a 3-1 deficit or something, 2-1 deficit, I may be wrong. They forced a game 7 against the Utah Jazz against Stockton and Malone, but the Jazz came out on top. It wasn't the Jazz. I think it was another team. The pace, it was the it wasn't the Jazz. The Super Seattle Supersonics at the time. I'm not sure. You guys might know, but that was. I think there's been instances where that happened before. So just to give you guys a heads up, I'm hoping the Raptors come back and win their next game. I think this game is 6, game 5. Hopefully we'll avoid the sweep in 5 games, but it looking like the Sixers will beat us in maybe 5 or 6 games. We're just on our last legs, but we'll see how it goes, guys. So don't be afraid to like, comment, and subscribe, and catch you in the next video.